Hello everyone. So this is a very basic concept, that is what is strength of your media or strength of your reagent. Okay. So in your practicals you get this term, that is make 2x or double strength media, or you need to dilute some reagents, right? So today I'm just going to discuss that. It is a very short video, and yes, helpful for you in your practicals. So many a times you will find that media used is described as double strength. Okay, so say you are referring a research article, and in that particular experiment, say for isolation purpose, double strength media is used. Okay, so what does that mean? Or even you get concentrations like 2/3 strength of media is used. Okay, or that is a favorable for say growth of fungi. So that is what, by doing some research work, a particular scientist or a researcher has came to a conclusion that this particular concentration, okay, what does the strength means? It actually means concentration of the media is favorable. Okay, so strength, it simply indicates the concentration of your media or reagent, and it is denoted as X. Okay, so I guess that is clear. So for example, you have a broth, say XYZ, and you have a dehydrated media bottle, means powder form of that particular media broth. So on that bottle it is described as, for preparation of 1 liter of broth, you dissolve 40 grams of powder in distilled water. Okay, so this will be considered as single strength. Okay, this is the normal concentration, or not concentration, this is the usual process for the preparation of 1 liter of that XYZ broth. So that is the single strength which is recommended by the company. So that particular dehydrated media bottle you can use to prepare double strength media as well. What the difference here is, the double, you just double the amount of media which is used per liter. So first it was 40 grams per liter. Now for double strength you will use 80 grams per liter. Okay, the volume of distilled water is not going to change, only your media um, concentration, or say the powder, the amount of your powder is going to change. Okay, so remember, we are not increasing water or the solvent here. Now the calculations for 100 ml. So this was for per liter or 1 liter. Now for 100 ml, so single strength for 100 ml, if the concentration is 4 grams per 100 ml, as I'm using here the same example as 40 grams for 1 liter, it means 4 grams for 100 ml. So for 100 ml double strength media, you will just add 8 grams. You will uh, double the volume of, sorry, double the amount of your media for double strength, right? So you will use 8 grams in 100 ml to get 100 ml of your XYZ double strength broth. Now about the reagent. So say in agarose gel electrophoresis, this is an example. There are many different experiments where you use different um, strength of reagents as well. So for example, as we are dealing uh, in biotechnology or say microbiology here, so for agarose gel electrophoresis, TAE buffer is used, and it is generally made as 50x. Okay, so the concentration, that is the actual stock concentration, the stock buffer that you prepare, and TAE buffer stock is made, that is 50x. That means it is 50 times concentrated. Okay, it is more concentrated. The amount of the ingredients or the components which you need to weigh, you just dissolve that in 1 liter, and that is how you make the very concentrated stock buffer. And that is why you do that. The reason is it is easy to handle, easy to store. So when you need to prepare your gel, you need to, yeah, dissolve the agarose, you do that in TAE buffer, and the buffer concentration should be 1x, right? So it is easy to now use 50x, that is very concentrated buffer, to dilute it to 1x, So that is the reason. So now you need to dilute, say, this 50x buffer to 1x. The purpose is for gel preparation or as running buffer. Okay, so what you will do, you need to remember this particular formula, that is, we require 1x buffer and say total volume we require is 30 ml, sorry, 300 ml. So the formula, yeah, the formula is here, that is required concentration divided by given concentration into the volume. So say we need 300 ml of 1x buffer, so we are using 300 ml at the place of volume. If you need 200, you multiply by 200, 100 you multiply by 100 ml. Okay, so the required concentration is 1x and the given concentration, that is stock concentration, is 50x into 300 ml. So when you do these calculations, the x as x, that is the strength of your buffer, the unit will get cancelled out, and the answer here is 6 ml. Okay, so you will take these 6 ml of this TAE buffer, which is 50x. You will use this, you will take 6 ml from that and you will add remaining amount of distilled water. So 300 minus 6 ml is 294 ml, that is 294 ml of distilled water. So you add 6 ml of TAE 50x to 294 ml of distilled water, you get 1x of your reagent. Okay, so that is how the calculations are done for strength. So these are the two basic examples which I think you should know in biotechnology or in microbiology for your main practical purpose. Okay, so I hope this video was useful to you all. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and do suggest some topics like this which you find tricky, which you find difficult to find answers on internet, or any other concept which you need me to elaborate on or give notes on. You can just suggest those topics under comment box, or you can also reach me out on Gmail. My Gmail ID is also given in description box. Okay, thank you.